China's car industry war, new cars faked as used and dumped abroad. Severe flood in Rangjang, Guizhou, submerged the stadium and filled the largest shopping mall. China's auto industry is caught in a ruthless internal war where brand new cars with zero mileage are being disguised as used vehicles and dumped overseas. Crippled by intense internal competition, Chinese automakers are flooding foreign markets with zero-mileage vehicles falsely labeled as second-hand. Industry insiders estimate that 90% of the over 400,000 used cars exported by China in 2024 were actually new. According to a bombshell report by Reuters on June 24th, China's auto sector has long relied on a shadowy, state-backed gray market. Brand new cars are immediately registered, reclassified as used, then shipped abroad to inflate sales figures. Reuters' investigation, based on internal government files and interviews with dealers, found that these undriven vehicles are being quietly exported to countries like Russia, Central Asia, and the Middle East. This backdoor tactic helps automakers offload excess inventory that no one wants at home. Tu Lei, founder of Sino Auto Insights, told Reuters, "This is the ugly fallout of 4 years of brutal price wars. Automakers are scrambling to sell anything, anywhere, at any cost." Since 2019, the Chinese Communist Party officially allowed used car exports, a move that opened the floodgates. From selling vases to selling cars, chaos erupts in export markets. Chongqing-based Huanyu Automobile entered the zero-mileage used car game in 2022. Wu Weilin, the company's international marketing head, said business boomed in 2022 and 2023. A 40,000 yuan EV bought in China could turn a 10,000 yuan profit in Central Asia. But competition has spiraled. TikTok influencers, mom-and-pop shops, everyone's piling in. Profits have plummeted. They were selling vases and liquor before. Now they sell cars the same way, Wu said. It's pure chaos. Expert, most used cars are fake. Wang Meng, an advisor to the China Automobile Dealers Association, exposed the reality. Thousands of traders are gaming the system, disguising brand new cars to meet export quotas. In 2024, China will export 436,000 used vehicles, yet Wang estimates that 90% are new cars passed off as second-hand. Data from the China Passenger Car Association show that China has already overtaken Japan to become the world's largest car exporter, sending 6.41 million vehicles abroad in 2024. Shockingly, Wang says around 6% of total exports are these so-called zero-mileage used cars. Local governments back the scam to fake economic growth. Reuters revealed that local officials are actively backing this scheme because it helps fabricate GDP growth. By registering and exporting new cars as used, they can count the transaction twice. Reuters confirmed that 20 provinces and cities, including Guangdong and Sichuan, have issued government documents supporting the fake used car trade. They're handing out special export licenses, speeding up tax refunds, and pouring funds into infrastructure just to push these cars abroad. In one October 2024 policy paper, Sichuan pledged to build a digital ecosystem to export zero-mileage EVs, even leveraging Alibaba's global e-commerce platform. The province already has over 100 sellers active on the site. Foreign markets sound the alarm. The mass export of fake second-hand cars is triggering backlash. Countries accuse China of dumping state-subsidized cars and wrecking fair competition. Years of unchecked overproduction in China have led to a massive glut. With no buyers at home, these cars are now flooding foreign markets, igniting trade tensions. Russia clamped down in 2023, banning brands with local dealerships, like Chery, Geely, and Changan, from selling these disguised cars. Heihei City's Commerce Bureau in China acknowledged the ban. Elsewhere, regulators are moving fast. Countries like Jordan are tightening definitions of used cars, requiring longer wait times after production before vehicles can be resold. Severe flood in Rangjang, Guizhou, submerged the stadium and filled the largest shopping mall. On June 24th, Rangjang County, Guizhou, was hit by floods again, and the river water level soared. The village super competition venue was submerged, and the largest shopping mall in Rangjang was already filled with floodwaters. A large area of Rangjang County was flooded, and the flood was out of control. According to reports from China News Network and other mainland media, in the early morning of June 24th, due to the combined effects of continuous heavy rainfall and upstream water, the water levels of many rivers in Rangjang County, Jiandongnan Prefecture, Guizhou Province, continued to rise rapidly, and it is estimated that they have exceeded the level of floods that occur once in 30 years. Many local netizens posted videos of the flood situation, and some videos showed that Changchi Plaza, the largest and busiest shopping mall in the county, had been flooded, and the flood inside the mall was backflowing like a waterfall. At noon on the 24th, many merchants in the mall confirmed the incident to mainland media. One of the merchants said, "The flood rose in just a few minutes. There was no time to move the goods. The loss was huge." Sister Wang, who sells children's clothing on the second floor, stamped her feet anxiously. "The summer clothes I just stocked are all soaked, hundreds of thousands worth of goods." The roller shutter door of Mr. Yang's shop next door was squeezed and deformed by the water pressure. Red Star News reported that aerial video provided by a resident of Rangjang County showed that the village super stadium, which was still hosting games not long ago, had been completely submerged by the flood, and the urban streets around the stadium were also extensively flooded. Some residents paddled plastic basins to rescue people in the community, and the plastic basins were about to reach the second-floor balcony. "I am almost 60 years old this year. I haven't seen such a big flood for many years. I hope this flood can recede soon," said Mr. Yang, a Rangjang resident. Video shot by local residents showed that the 1263-kilometer section of the Xiaorong Expressway was flooded like a river, and a large number of local streets were also underwater, with some cars washed away by the current. Some netizens said that their 4-year-old son and grandfather had gone to Rangjang to visit relatives and were trapped upstairs. Fortunately, they were on the 10th floor, and the flood had now reached the 3rd floor. Due to the flood, local electricity and communications were all interrupted, and the school issued a notice to suspend classes. At noon on the 24th, a villager from a village around Rangjang County told the Zhaoxiang Morning News that most areas of the city were flooded. According to what he saw, the water rose rapidly from about 3 a.m. to more than 9 a.m. on the 24th. It was out of control. Another resident living in the county said that they lived in a relatively low-lying area, and the water had flooded the 4th floor. They stayed up all night and moved to a higher place. The resident said that there was no rain in the county now, and the water came from upstream. The county is now in a state of water and power outages. At present, the areas seriously threatened by floods include Jinhai Bay, Jiangjing-Mingcheng, Hexi, Shuifu, Coral Sea, Jiangshanli, Tianyu, Hongkun, Wandu, Futai, Shanshui Rongcheng, Gurong Mingyuan, and other communities and surrounding areas in Rangjang New City. The Guizhou Provincial Meteorological Observatory predicts that Guizhou will see a new round of heavy rainfall from the night of the 24th to the 27th. Combined with the impact of previous rainfall, the risk of secondary disasters such as river floods, mountain torrents, geological disasters, and urban and rural waterlogging is high. The topic of large-scale flooding in Rangjang City, Guizhou, was pushed to the hot search, attracting public attention and heated discussion. Xiao Mai has an idea. The floods in the south have been going on for a few days, but they can't get on the hot search. Xiao Chang has something to do. The floods in Hunan have just receded. There is too much rain this year, which easily causes disasters. No, one who does not fight with things. Is it caused by natural disasters or man-made disasters?